All right, Kevin.
Are you kidding?
Okay, we gotta change. All right, this time we're actually ready. All right. Okay, we're gonna do it this time. Okay, where's the phone? You need your phone.
Do you wanna like stop it, or do you wanna?
Yeah, we can. That would be the end. Hi, everybody. I'm Skylar.
And I'm Kevin.
We are both on the Harvard swim team, which is why we're annoyingly wearing these shirts. And I am the first transgender swimmer to be on a Division I men's team. And we are gonna do a babble about my experience and Kevin's experience with me, and also our friendship. And this is gonna be a two-part video, most likely. So stay tuned. So I'm a psychology major here at Harvard.
I'm a computer science major with a secondary in neuroscience.
Kevin's fancy like that. And I'm a senior.
And I'm a junior.
Which means that we met his freshman year. I don't know why we're doing this like half and half thing. But anyways, we met his freshman year, and people have multiple times asked, well, like how did you come out to Kevin? Like, did Kevin know, blah, blah, blah.
So actually, when I first saw him, I totally didn't know that he was the trans guy on the team, because like, I remember reading articles in high school like, hey, like there's a trans person on the team, like he's the first NCAA Division I athlete that's trans. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. Like, maybe I'll get to meet him. And then we get to, like, preseason, and then I'm like, who is this person? And Skylar was literally right there the whole time.
I think you were, like, the first person I introduced myself to, one of the first freshmen. And he's like, I, know there's a trans guy here, but I don't know which one it is.
I guess I, looked at his scar and was like, yeah, he probably got attacked by, a shark or something.
Which is a testament to the fact that, just to anybody who's trans and watching this, people don't guess about scars and your presentation of yourself. People are always like, oh my god, like everybody's gonna know you're trans because you're a scar. Prime example. Not true. What are your signs? I don't know what my
signs for what? Like astrological
I think
signs?
Astrological signs.
I'm a Taurus.
I'm also a Taurus. Oh.
I feel like that I don't know if that make us more compatible or less compatible.
Let us know in the comments. Are Tauri compatible?
Are Tauri compatible? What is the plural form of Taurus?
Kevin, do you speak Japanese?
I speak a little bit because I spent a summer in Japan, and I watch a lot of anime and read a lot of manga, and I'm super interested in that stuff. So
say something in Japanese. He suddenly forgot it all.
Nihongo ga hanasemasen.
What did you say?
The Japanese equivalent of no hablo español.
Oh, okay. Just also to be clear, since everybody's probably going to wonder what type of Asian we are, I'm half Korean and half white, and he's
full Chinese.
Yes. So there's no Japanese in this room. So one of the questions is, favorite TV show to binge? Over Thanksgiving break, Kevin came home with me, and I was like, okay, we're going to get ready for bed. We were staying in my bed to get there. We should...
We were sleeping on opposite sides of the same bed.
Yes, and we were getting ready for bed, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch TV before going to bed. And Kevin said, ooh, can I watch too? And I said, sure. And so we cuddled up together. And I'm kidding. Actually, long way of saying that we started watching The Good Place together because I was watching it, and Kevin was like, this is amazing. And then we pretty much stayed up the entire night.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's only 2 seasons, so we kind of did that all in 2 or 3 days. And we ran out of things real quick. But I mean, that was all of Thanksgiving break, so it was good.
So the question is weirdest memories together, and I was just thinking that it would be important for y'all to know about how we really started our friendship. So we met his freshman year, my sophomore year, at our team preseason, because he's on the swim team. And we didn't really become friends until that December or January.
I wasn't very talkative my freshman year. I kind of just holed myself up in my room.
You're still not very talkative.
I'm still not very talkative.
I just make you talk. But we roomed together it was 4 guys to a room at our training trip his freshman year, and we got stuck because we were the underclassmen on a pull-out bed.
Yeah.
And we shared a pull-out bed for 8 nights.
It was one of those beds where the middle was kind of caving in, so we would sleep on the sides and then we would gradually roll together. It was a very unforgettable experience.
Yes, but we got very close that trip, and turned out that we're quite compatible and just doing, I don't know, random shit together. Mostly that you just play video games and I sit next to you and do other things.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much how we spend our days hanging out. We go get food, we go back to my room, and I kind of just play video games while he just sits there playing guitar or
something. Yeah,
just chilling out.
Who is funnier?
neither of us.
I don't think either of us are funny people. We had to do like a team event where being funny was important, and both of us were like prepping together, and we were like, this is the worst way to prep each other because both of us are not funny. Who does better in each stroke?
I would say that Skylar is better in fly and breast most of the time, but he doesn't swim backstroke and freestyle, so I can probably beat him in those.
I'm better at kicking.
He's way better at kicking.
Way better at kicking and underwaters. We're actually pretty even most of the time on breaststroke.
My start reaction is better than his.
Yeah. Kevin goes out in his 100 breaststroke like a rocket and then dies, and I do the exact opposite.
Sprint life.
I can't get up and sprint at the beginning.
Sprint life.
So a race is kind of like Kevin and then like me catching up.
Yeah, that's like every 25 pretty much.
But last year we did the 100 breast, but we swam in different heats, and I think we were 0.0 something apart.
We were like pretty much the same time.
So we'll see what happens this year, but then after that I won't have any more times, so you'll beat me.
I guess I will.
And you probably beat me in IM too. Actually, we could probably have a good race in IM.
Yeah, that would be a good race. We should do it at some point in the spring.
Oh. Okay. Okay, most embarrassing story. I don't know what's the most embarrassing story. I don't think we can tell all the most embarrassing stories.
I can't even think of one. I guess my entire life is embarrassing sometimes. Don't keep that in there.
How does it really feel? I have friends that are gay, but never met them. Someone who's trans. Is he a good swimmer? Here's one of the questions. Kevin is a good swimmer. He was recruited to swim for Harvard. He was also like first in the nation when he was 12 at many events. So he was very, very fast when he was younger.
Being fast when you're younger really matters a lot in college.
It does. It's how it gets you into college. Both of us were fast in high school, and then I don't know what happened, but we're doing okay.
Everyone got taller, and I stayed the same height.
He's like 5'11",
5'11",
and like a half, and I'm 5'8", and sometimes a half.
I've been the same height since I was 13. My doctors were all like, "You're gonna grow more in college. Like you always hit a second growth spurt. I see people do that."
But I guess that could be a message to any trans guys out there who are like upset about their height. Everybody has things about their height. It's not a trans guy thing. We're bromance goals.
Thanks.
FYI, this and then the cheese face.
That's not a question.
Since it's so...
I am disappointed.
Thank you, Kevin.